Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I will be reading the January 30th Daily Inspirational Message. It's a condensed version, 2 paragraphs long. Then I'll center myself, say a little prayer, and then make a couple comments on the message, and hopefully it will help both of us on our journeys. Okay, here we go. The title: Where does the healing of this planet begin? Question mark. Paragraph 1. Today, let us prepare ourselves to help heal the world by first looking within and healing the injured thoughts in us. It is our healed or unhealed thoughts that bring us, and thus the world, peace or pain. It is this peace or pain that we either extend or project out to the world we see. If the peace or pain we offer this world first begins as a thought within our mind, then it is within where our healing should begin. As we heal our unhealed thoughts, because we're all connected, we will help bring greater amounts of peace and understanding to those around us. Let us no longer allow our injured thoughts to sit within us unchallenged, to fester, infect, weaken, and sicken us. We will know when we will know when they are sickening us, because we will project our pain and place our focus on blaming others instead of healing ourselves. Paragraph 2. Today, let us remember that it is our thoughts that color the world we see. If we are seeing a dark and unhealed world, let us no longer blame the effect, the world. Instead, let us go within and look for the cause, our own thoughts, and where they are out of alignment with our all-loving God. It is in alignment with God, through love's lens, that we are meant to see and experience this world. It is when our thoughts are aligned with God's light that we can truly see. Aligned with the mind of God, we overlook the false and see the truth. The truth is that God is love in all. So when we're not seeing others through love's lens, it is our thoughts that need healing, not them. Today, let us take personal responsibility for our thoughts until the love of God in all is all we see. All right. Where does the healing of this planet begin? Well, we're here to be the light of the world. And so we need to align with that light, with that mindset, with the mindset of God, of light, of love, to begin to heal this world. And so where does the healing of the world begin? Within us, within our thoughts. And so today, make sure to keep on coming back to your thoughts and remind yourself, wait a second. Am I fulfilling my function today as the light of the world? Am I helping heal this world? Or am I contributing to the darkness and confusion and chaos? And so every time we have an interaction, let us see how we're reacting and how we're seeing them. Are we seeing them through the lens of the ego, through our past programs, where judgment is answered with judgment, anger is answered with anger, resentment with resentment, and hate with hate, and revenge with revenge? That's the ego's lens. Instead, let us practice seeing through love's lens, through God's eyes. When we see through God's eyes, compassion, kindness, generosity, healing, hope arises. And so let's say a brother or sister is saying something that seems to be less than loving in nature, and your first reaction is judgment or anger or resentment. How are we healing the world if we react in that manner? Now, the ego would say that's a totally proper way to react. But where does that take us? Not to the healing world. And we've seen that plenty of times to realize that that is so. Our ego response is not going to help heal this world. It doesn't even help heal us. And we have to be healed before we can help heal this world. And so let's say they do something less than loving in nature. Okay. If your ego reacts, don't continue to punish them or yourself. Simply practice realizing what's happening. Practice realizing that it's your programs that are controlling your mind, and so you're seeing this through judgment. And therefore, if the ego is controlling your mind, then you're not even in control. You're a zombie walking around on Earth. And then you wonder why you feel unfulfilled. Because you're not even living your life. You're not even fulfilling your function as the light of the world. And so, okay, an unloving thing seems to happen. You react unlovingly. Practice stopping those negative, dark thoughts. Stop investing your time, focus, and energy on those dark thoughts. And simply practice remembering, no, I'm here to heal. Okay, how can I heal? Oh, okay, I have to come back to center and align with love's expressions and choose to see that individual and this situation through love's eyes, through God's eyes. Okay, now how do I see what do I see through God's eyes? I see forgiveness. I see compassion. I see them only calling out for love instead of whatever it is that we define through the ego. Because if you see them as their reaction as only a call for love, then you're seeing what's truly there. Because God is love and God is all. So all is love. So everything that's truly real is this love. And so how can that person react? Or how can we react? We can react through love or through a call for love. And so that individual, because he or she is not aligned with their true essence, with the love inside them, is calling out for love. So what would be the proper response to a call for love? Love. And its expressions and reflections, such as we just said or I just said. Maybe it's we, who knows? So you offer that forgiveness, that compassion, that understanding. And you see that not as a time to judge or condemn, but as a time to align with your source and see through God's lens. And then what happens? What happens when you do that? What happens when you realize that you're only practicing being the healing light in this world? Your response is gratitude, because that's truly what they're helping you do. They're helping you practice remembering that you can choose God's mindset, the mind of God, over the ego's programs and delusions and fantasies and false tales. And so in each moment we have that choice. We're here to be the light of the world. We're here to heal the world. And so let us practice doing that today. Whenever the ego tries to take control of your mind, practice catching yourself as quickly as possible. Stop that darkness. Align with the light in you, and offer only the light to others. And the more you practice, the more normal this behavior will become, and the less and less time you will spend participating in the darkness, in the fairy tale, in the fantasy, in the delusions, in the lies of the ego. And the less and less time you spend in the delusion, the more and more bright your light will shine. And then you'll start to see the world more and more through God's eyes. And so let us do that. Let us practice seeing the world through God's eyes today. And that's how we help heal this world. by first healing our thoughts and our sight. And we continue to offer our brothers and sisters gratitude for bringing these practice periods into our lives so that we can become a clear light for them. And as we heal, because we're all one, as you heal, there's a little part of him that is you, or her that is you. And that little part of them that sees you, the way you react to them, there's a little part of them that heals. It may be unconscious, but that's a start. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you can be so kind as to like, comment, or share this message, it would help with the listing process, and it might help somebody become one of those healers in this world. Again, thank you so much for your time. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.